Hey everyone, and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 important reasons why healing is necessary after narcissistic abuse. Number 1, the first important reason why healing is necessary is because we have narcissistic toxic traits within us. Now, depending on how long you was with the narcissist for, you have picked up some habits, some traits, maybe even some lingo from them, and you have lost your identity whilst being with this person, that you actually become very similar to them. In order to heal, we need to detox mentally. We have been gaslit so much that before we probably even knew what that term meant, we felt like it was okay to do it. However, this actually damages people's brains and it's actually very dangerous. There might be other things that you may do that the narcissist does. Maybe you've picked up bad habits from them, bad driving habits. Maybe you picked up an alcohol addiction, a drug addiction. These addictions are not ours. We have taken these from the toxic ex in our life. We have negative thoughts. They might have said you're not worth anything, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're not pretty enough, you're too pale, you're too dark. Whatever the narcissist has said to you, it is not true. However, there's no point me sitting here telling you that. You have to believe it yourself. And the only way you're going to believe it yourself is if you tell yourself that every day for a long period of time. They say it takes 90 days to start a new habit or to break a habit. So give ourselves at least 90 days of doing some mirror work, telling ourselves that we are beautiful, we are strong, we are wise, we've got this. Because we have narcissistic toxic traits. And this is why healing is very important, because those traits will stick with us if we don't eradicate them as soon as possible. They spend so much time with them, they pick up their thoughts, their feelings, their traits, and their distorted view of life. This is somebody else's thoughts and feelings. They're not ours. We have lost ourselves. We lost our identity. Now it's time to get it back. But before we get back our identity, we need to get rid of the abuser's identity first. What was it that the narcissist actually was attracted to in the first place? What did they say they liked about you? Was it the way you sung? The way you cooked your food? What was it that the narcissist admired about you before you lost your identity? We need to focus on ourselves. It's not selfish, but it's necessary right now in the healing journey. We have focused on other people, maybe in our childhood, maybe with the narcissist, maybe we're parents, maybe we look after our parents. No matter our situation, we are putting other people first. For me, on my healing journey, I had to take some time off work. Now, I know some people can't do that. They financially can't do that. And I get it. However, maybe try and find a way where you can take some holiday off, or maybe you can cut down to part-time, or you could figure out a way where you can make time to heal, because it's very, very important. Number 2, another important reason why healing is necessary. We have lost friends, family, our mental health, our physical health, maybe our spirituality, maybe we have lost a lot along the way. And healing is important because we need to now regain all those aspects of our lives back. Now, for me, I lost a lot of friends that I feel even till now cannot be recovered. And the reason why I say that is because I lost these friends a long, long time ago. So if I was to reach out to them, I still believe they would be open to meeting up and, you know, catching up, but it will never be the same because a lot of time has passed by now where they've got their new life, their new friendship group. So I would be cordial with them, but that's not somebody I could, or not people I could make my friendship group right now. I'm in a different space. So I regained friends from apps such as Bumble, such as Mush. There's apps out here where you can make friends. You can put on the profile what you're looking for. And even if you meet somebody and you don't really connect with them at the time, at least you went out on a friendship date and you went and met someone new. This builds your confidence, and this also shows you what you're not looking for in a friend. They also say go to support groups. I haven't had the chance to actually make any meetup or support groups. I will be attending some in the future. That's something that I definitely am interested in because the friends that I have now and the people that I meet, I don't really like to discuss what I've been through with them as I'm trying to build a friendship. I don't want it to be a friendship built on pity. Whereas a support group, we've all been through this. We can just be as honest and open as possible. And I feel like it's a very safe space for us. Now, family are your family regardless. I have a few toxic family members, but the majority of them are loving people. And I've managed to regain friendship back with family members. That's also a great support system for myself, as I do have a child with the narc. So it's a very good support system. A few family members do help me look after my son, so I'm able to go out on dates, I'm able to go to the gym, and I'm able to go out for drinks with my friends. So that does really, really help with that. If you don't really have friends or family members, like I said, support groups, apps, and your local church. There's so many different places and people that are willing to meet new people and help people. In terms of physical health, like I said, I do go to the gym. I have been on and off with my fitness, but it does help at the time. If I'm feeling very stressed or depressed, or I'm in my feelings, I will go to the gym and I will burn that off. That will make me feel good. I have a nice hot shower and I can chill out after that. It makes me feel productive, like I've done something for the day. And once you keep that up for weeks, months, and you start seeing a difference in your appearance, you won't stop. It's also helps you with your mental health. And that's the next point I'm making. We need to be gaining our mental health. When I mean gaining mental health, I mean if we feel angry, that's fine. We need to feel that emotion. Go to the gym and start a boxing session. If we need to cry, we can just cry. There's one time that I was bottling up all my emotions, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I heard this love song and I started crying. I think I cried for about 2 hours straight, which was really good. At the time, it didn't feel good. It felt horrible. But I did feel better after that, and it did help me go to sleep because I had issues with sleeping. But I just had a bottle of wine. I drank a little bit too much. I cried by myself. I didn't call anyone. And I just was able to feel that emotion and it allowed me to go to sleep. It allowed me to go to sleep and allowed me to wake up and focus on my future. If you feel like he was attacked spiritually, in terms of maybe he was very religious when you got with the narc, and then before you know it, you can't remember the last time you prayed or went to church or anything, this is your time to start your relationship back with God again. You can take baby steps, listen to some gospel music, you can watch some fellowship on YouTube, and then when you feel like you're ready, you can go into church. You don't have to go into church, but the times when you're lonely, you're bored, that's the time that we need to be spending with God, talking to God and releasing those emotions. If I start to feel a bit sad, I'll start praying, and before you know it, I start crying and asking for help and strength and guidance. And for me, it helps a lot. Getting in control of our emotions. This is very important for healing, because the narcissist will return. They will trigger you. They will make you feel like you want to get back with them, or they will make you feel like worthless. Protecting your energy is so important, to be alone but not isolated. Now, what I mean by that is sometimes you need alone time in your room with your book, a movie, whatever it is you like to do. Have that time by yourself, but don't make it a regular thing where every night, every day, you're in your bed by yourself doing the same thing. Sometimes we do need to go out in the world, meet up with your friends for a drink, do something different. Still need to protect our energy. We still need to be cautious about who we are around and who we are talking to. However, we can't be hyper vigilant. We can't be too sensitive about who we're with and what we're talking about. Sometimes you need somebody just to go out with, just to have drinks with. You don't need to tell them your business. You don't need to cry to them. You could just have a laugh with them, and that's it. You could talk about the news, about the weather, anything. We lost our identity, so it's time to get that back. What I feel like helps a lot is looking back at your life. You know, before you got with a narcissist, what was you doing? Was you skating? Was you going out for drinks? Was you going bowling? Was you going shopping? The things you used to do before you met them, or at the early stages, we're going back to that stage again, so we can figure out what we like to do. We can explore. Just regaining who I was before. They drained our energy, so we need to regain that energy back. It's very important for healing after narcissistic abuse. If you do like this audio, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you have any tips on healing, please leave that in the comment sections below, and I will see you for my next audio. Bye.